Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes tribe members. I am Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. Today is Wednesday, April 26th, 2023. If you care to know the date, don't get hung up on dates and times, but, I just wanted to say it for some reason. I just want to be like, welcome, welcome, welcome. So maybe somebody didn't feel welcome in your home, or you didn't feel welcome somewhere, and it's like, welcome. Come one, come all. I don't know what that's about. It could be a spiritual thing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But before I hit record, I heard, I'm not ready for this. A lack of understanding. So there's someone who wasn't ready for a situation. And what I feel like with that, honestly, is I feel like there's someone who passed and they weren't ready. Like, this isn't what I wanted kind of thing. I wasn't ready to leave this world. I had this unfinished business with someone, and they could have passed on the younger side. I don't know who it is. Sometimes they'll give me a name. Sometimes they'll show me a face. And if I know who it is, then I know, like if I recognize the face or the name or whatever. But if I'm reading for the public like this, I don't always know who it is. But it's whatever, I guess, you'll know. You'll feel it if it's for you kind of thing. When that happens, after I did that channeling yesterday, because that was very impromptu. They're always around, like spirit's always around, but I never know when they're gonna come in and be like, hey, someone wanted it, so someone wanted certain messages, so it came through apparently. But they bombarded the crap out of me yesterday. I just saw an orb, and I cleansed. Oh, there it is. Is he it? Oh, it's just floating around my head now. Wow, they really wanted to be seen. Just saying. But anyways, I cleansed this whole area and whatever. I do it anyways, but I did an in-depth cleansing, and because I was like, you can't bombard me like that, and they don't normally, but I don't know. There was 3 men that wanted to come through for some reason, and they were like, we're not waiting anymore apparently. So there was that, but like I said, it doesn't normally happen that way. So that was kind of a very overwhelming experience just in that moment, just because I was like, okay, I know there's multiple people, and like when it comes to mediumship and stuff, a lot of times I see symbols in my mind, or I'll feel certain things, like my senses kick in high gear in different ways. And if I have multiple energies like coming at me, I'm like who is who in here, you know what I mean? And I have to decipher that, and it can be very difficult, because I think it was at the end where somebody else popped in, because there was 2 men at first, and then all of a sudden I felt like some cardiac, like a pain through my back, because I coughed and went like that, and that was somebody else coming through. That's where it changed. And when I rewatched it, I was like, yeah, that's where the change is. That's where the 3rd one came in. But yeah, that was pretty intense, pretty confusing. But hopefully the messages that they had to deliver were delivered to whoever needed to hear them, because that won't happen again, just kidding to say. I want to make damn sure of it, and if it does, then I don't know, but I don't think it will. So anyways, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stick around. Hope you do stay. I would love it if you would. And the other weird thing is, I was talking about in one of the readings, I can't remember which one, there's a significance with a blue shirt, and I was very drawn to that reading, to that video. Well, I'm wearing the same thing again, and I look like I did in the dream and in the other video, but I got rid of that video just because it reiterated. It was like pretty much what I had already said, and it wasn't really a message for anyone else besides me, basically. So I was like, that video wasn't significant. I feel like it could be this one. For some people, it just depends on your journey and what resonates with you. Because in general readings, not every single message is going to be for one person, two people, whatever. They really, messages really do come in waves, you know, so it's like information for one person, and then more information, but not for that person, for somebody else. You know what I mean? It's kind of how it comes through. Not all the time. Sometimes there's certain readings that can almost feel personal completely from start to finish because it's all one message. But it just depends. So don't take on any information that excuse me, that's not your own. That, like, if you really feel it's for you, like, okay, that makes a lot of sense for my life, or yep, that's what I'm going through, then that message is probably for you. But don't hang on to any warning messages or any other messages that don't feel, that you don't truly feel connected to. You might be going, maybe, I don't know. If it's for you, you'll be prompted to look back on it, and then it will make sense later on down the road if it's in a general reading. So don't go, I think maybe, and wonder, and then get stuck on something that probably isn't even for you. Does that make sense? I really hope it does. I know I've explained this a lot, but new people watch, and sometimes if we're watching a reader or different readings, we forget about that stuff, and then we go, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, and we don't want that. Because that's not what this channel is about. That's not what my channel is about. I can't speak for everyone else. This is about helping you guys navigate through life and delivering any messages that are necessary for those who need to hear them. So it's the most important messages, That's what comes forward. It's not always what we want to hear. It's whatever comes out, The other thing I want to say, I feel like I just can't clear my throat. Someone wants to say something. They really do. I know Spirit does that to me, but this feels like throat chakra stuff where it's like preparing to say something. Needing to say, okay, what is this? Someone definitely wants to say something, but I feel like spiritually speaking, I couldn't speak, is what I just heard. I couldn't speak. So there could have been someone, I don't know why they couldn't speak. It could have been because of hospital machines or what have you. I'm not sure what this is exactly, but someone wasn't able to say something that they wanted to say before they passed. And that could be the person who they weren't ready. I couldn't speak. I wasn't ready to go. So that's going on for someone. And there could be a level of regret in a situation, maybe because somebody didn't say something. Okay, I don't really know what this is. It's either, because there is a level of regret here, looking back over the past, like shoulda, coulda, woulda, and I kind of feel like, did somebody not speak up or something? Like, because I feel like there's literally someone who heard what you had to say to them when they like when they were in the hospital or sick or something, but they couldn't speak back. It's like, it's reminding me of when someone's in a coma, and you wonder, can you hear me? Can you really hear me? Yes, they can. Even if they're not in their vessel, they can hear. And even if it's not with their own ears, like, I don't know how to explain it. So whoever this is heard what you had to say. They just couldn't say it back. They couldn't say anything. I'm shaking, I'm shaking. They just couldn't say anything. But I heard you. Because for some reason, this is probably why this is coming up, because I was feeling that there's a living person or people who who wish they would have said more. Like, I wish I would have told you that I loved you. I wish I would have showed support. I don't know, whatever this is to you. I wish I would, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I wish I would have said something before you passed or something. I wish I would have said more. I wish I would have told you this, that, and whatever. And whoever that is might have said, I don't know if this person said something on someone's deathbed when they were in a coma, unconscious, whether it was medically induced coma or they were in a legitimate coma all on their own. Whatever this is, someone wishes they could have said something. They could have said it on some, like, they could have told someone when they were, like, on life support or something, and that person heard you. I heard you. I heard what you said, and it's okay. Like, Spirit never wants us to harbor those dark feels where, you know, it holds us back because we didn't get to see someone for the last time, because we didn't get to say something for the last time. You know what I mean? They don't want that for us. They want us to be able to move past those dark times, those difficult times, and live the best life that we possibly can. That's what makes them happy, and that's why they tend to hang around those who are grieving more so than those who are handling things a little better, because it's like, who really needs the guidance the most, you know? I'm freezing my ass off right now. Holy crap. But that feels like, because Spirit doesn't make me cold like that. So either this person, I feel like I'm outside. Because I just heard, if I knew the last time was going to be the last time, I would have, I'm going to cry. I would have, I would have done things differently. Remember, I feel people's emotions and the emotions of those on the other side in situations. So this person had no clue that the last time they saw their family, friends, their family, I just heard my wife and kids, if they knew that that was going to be the last time, things would have been very, very different. I don't think that this person, like, left on bad terms or anything, but there was a lot of things that, unspoken words, I've been around. This person's family is a lot bigger now than it was when he passed. Like, so, you know, his kids are grown. They could have children of their own type thing. Because it's showing this, I'm seeing, like, expansion with the family. So I don't know if it's, I heard come together. So there could be a divide in a family, where in this person's family, where I don't know if certain people don't talk, or like, I don't know, there's some type of divide, whatever that is to you, but there's expansion. So his children have grown, but I'm seeing a headlight, like just one light in the dark. I don't know what that means. There's like just one headlight, a single headlight. And there's a lot of trees too around, and I'm cold. So I feel like this person was outside. They were outside. Because I don't feel like cold internally. Like, this is weird. This is why I'm saying it feels like somebody's outside, because my hands and, like, kind of arms like this, and face and stuff feels chilly. Like I can feel the breeze and stuff. Like I don't know, I feel the crisp air, but I'm warm. So someone could have been wearing like a jacket, a snowsuit. They were covered. So it's like whatever appendages weren't, whatever was exposed to the elements, or maybe it was exposed because of whatever happened to this person. This person was in an accident. Um, yeah, this was not planned. They weren't ready. They didn't want to go. Um, this wasn't. I just heard. What? This had nothing to do with stupidity either, or something. I don't know what that's about. So this wasn't reckless. This person wasn't reckless. Mm-mm. I don't know if there was a malfunction with. Was there something malfunctioned, or it was. What the fuck is this? I just heard, I don't know, shit just went south. That's what I just heard. Um, shit just went south. I don't know, something didn't go according to plan, obviously. But yeah, he wasn't ready to go. And if you said anything at, like, I wish you didn't see me that way, is what I just heard too. Um, if you said anything and this person wasn't able to speak, they wish that they could have. Like, there's a lot of things that they wish they could have said, but they heard you. But they heard you. I just heard the word die. So, I mean, obviously, we're talking about someone who passed, but that could be somebody's nickname or name, like Diane, Die. I don't know why I'm saying that. I wanna hold your hand. So either somebody wishes that they could hold this person's hand again, or there's a significance with that. A lot of times when people are in the hospital, it's because I want to hold your hand. There's something significant to do with holding someone's hand with that. It's just, I don't know, I just got like a hunger pain. Like, I'm hungry all of a sudden. I don't know what that's about. Um, I just heard it's time to go. I got a hunger pain and it's time to go. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if somebody wants to go out to eat. I have no clue. Because that's not really, I'm not really getting much more than that. It's time to go. It's time to go. There's something to do with scans and stuff too. Um, I don't know if these are hospital scans. Um, it's making me think of those barcode things at like the store where you're scanning stuff, like in a store, but I don't know what the hell that is. Something to do with. It doesn't feel. I don't know. It feels scanning. Something to do with scanning stuff. So it's either hospital scans or. This is somebody else. Yeah, this is somebody else. There's someone here who. They had an illness or something was going on with this person, whoever it is. This feels like a female to me though. Um, this person, that could be where the hunger pains and stuff are coming in, because I don't know. There's something digestive issue, something going on in the stomach area for this person, for this woman, and I feel like there's something to do with scans. Like I'm being like CT scan, stuff like that, or X-rays or whatever. So I feel. I just heard gallstones. So it could have something to do with gallstones, which isn't that like a calcium buildup in the body and stuff when that happens. But whoever this is, she had some type of issue, like a gastric issue. So it could be, gallbladder. I feel like maybe somebody thought it was gallbladder or something to gallstones with this person. Because maybe they did have that issue too. Because this person's on the heavier side. They're not, um, it's not a slight woman, but yeah, she definitely had something like that. Like there was some type of discomfort in the gallbladder area. And the reason why I feel hungry is because when I eat, it hurts. So it's like I'm really hungry. I want to eat, but I don't feel like I have much of an appetite. So it's just my stomach going, feed me kind of thing. But something to do with that because it feels like, and that would happen with your pancreas or gallbladder, anything like that. Usually that's one of the telltale signs is after you eat a high fat food, or sometimes if it's severe enough, just after you eat, that's when the pain can kick in because your gallbladder holds the bile. It's a bladder, just like, your actual bladder that holds urine. It's a storage unit. So it shoots out the bile to break down your food. And if there's stones in there or a problem or it's diseased, it will hurt when that happens, or it will be blocked off and that can't happen. And it can cause other digestive shit. This person dealt with that. But it didn't, I don't know, I don't feel like this felt very serious. I don't feel like it did. She knew it was worse than she let on, but I don't know, because I kind of feel like this doesn't, to me, it just feels like this sucks. That's what it feels like. But I don't think I'm going to die from this kind of thing. Like, this feels like, I wish this wasn't happening, but I just heard maybe it'll help me lose weight. I just heard that in my head. So this person definitely did struggle with their weight. But that's not why this happened or anything like that. But it's almost like, oh, the bright side, I'm sick. Maybe I'll lose some weight. That's kind of what this feels like to me. This woman was very outspoken. I feel like she had kind of bitter. I don't know. She could have been a bitter person. She was very bitter. I don't know why. And I feel like there could have been issues between her and her partner. I don't know if they were married. I just heard we were. So there could have been, I don't know, like, not, that relationship just was, I don't know, there's discord, there's problems in their she had issues in her relationship. I don't know what those issues are, I don't, but there's just issues. There could have been family issues as well. Because I kind of feel like, I don't know who this is with, but she's kind of explaining it like, we get along, but then we don't. We get along, but then we don't. And that doesn't just feel like within a romantic relationship, that feels like in family. Like, I don't know, she was hard to reason with, this person. Hard to get through to, like, hard to talk to, there we go. But I feel like there's happy times in here too, so it wasn't all like, it just, I don't know, I feel like she could have been a difficult person at times. Yeah, I heard, I was a bitch. So she acknowledges that she was a difficult person. I just heard, but I had my reasons. I don't think she handled stuff well. I really don't. Like, she had a lot more inner turmoil going on than she even admitted or spoke about. That's probably why she had a chip on her shoulder. I don't know. Whoever this is, she's sorry for that. Like, in the grand scheme of things, looking back, it's all trivial. It's like that shit didn't matter, though, any arguments. Because I feel like she could have pulled away from family or pushed a family member away or something, like a sibling, a sister. I don't know, there's some significance with her father too for some reason. I don't know. I have no clue what that is. So I don't know if there was issues like between siblings or siblings and a parent or something. I have no clue what that is. But whatever it is, I don't know. I kind of feel like the black sheep for some reason. But she, I don't know if this woman was made to feel that way. I feel like that was just how that person felt, because I don't really feel like anyone intentionally pushed this person away. And if that happened, it was almost like, okay, well, there's nothing else I can do here. I don't want to deal with this or something. I don't know. It's like I don't want to deal with problems or something. Something along those lines. I'm not really sure what that is, but it could be a significance here with a wrist as well. Someone could have carpal tunnel. I don't know what that's about, but it hurts just right here on the outside, so like a tendon or something. Because it's making my pinky finger and my ring finger kind of feel tingly, and it hurts right here because it makes me want to close my hand, like just right here. And that can be like, they call it, because this isn't the woman now, I don't know what this is. This person, whoever's dealing with this or dealt with it, what? I just like, this woman's like, I was there for that. I was there for that. Okay? I was there for that. Someone was there for something. It feels like trigger finger, but it could be, I don't know what it is. It's making my hand, these two fingers are tingling. I don't know. Someone was there for, is that the same woman? I don't know. I think it is. So I was there for that. I was there for that. Anyways, maybe it'll make sense to someone, or down the line, someone's watching something on their device. They're looking at something. It could be their phone. Some significance with phones. This feels like, I don't know. I'm dialing. I'm making a phone call. I'm dialing someone's number. I'm doing something on my phone, whatever that is. Something to do with calculations. Maybe this is a calculator. It's like adding things together. Someone's adding things together. It could be literally like adding stuff up, prices, whatever, like things. But this feels like things are adding up. Things are adding up. They're coming together. Someone's figuring something out. Things are adding up. There's a heart monitor now. Things are adding up. Okay, what is that? Because the heart, like, I don't know, the way that I did it, the way that I'm seeing it in my mind, this heart monitor, it doesn't look like there's a problem with it. Like, the sinus rhythm is normal, is what it looks like. But there is a discrepancy in there. I don't know if this has already happened, if somebody's already found this discrepancy. It has something to do with someone's heart. this isn't major, but it isn't minor. It's something to keep an eye on. Maybe a doctor said that, I don't know, but this feels like, I don't know, one of the little squiggly things. I can't remember what they're called, but because isn't there like an S line and an M line and like T and whatever? Oh, I think there's S and T. There might be an M too, but those letters are significant. They keep popping up. There's something to do with, it's not arrhythmia. It could be creating a level of that or something, but it's minor. Like it's like a little blip on the map. You can barely see it. On the, it's not the echocardiogram, on the thing. Yeah. EKG, there we go. But there's a discrepancy. So someone has like there's some issue with someone's heart, and I feel like we're just going to keep an eye on this. There's not, like, this isn't serious, but we're going to keep an eye on this. So if you have a doctor's appointment coming up pertaining to anything like that, your doctor might tell you that. Or this already happened, because I feel like somebody had been checked out for like cardiac stuff, like, oh, my chest hurts, I feel like shit, whatever, and they have been seen by medical professionals and whatever, whether it's at the hospital or doctors or both. And I feel like this wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't brought up, it wasn't caught, it wasn't seen before, but it's been found now. But it's not totally alarming. It's almost like, make healthy changes in your life, and we'll just kind of keep an eye on this and make sure it doesn't get worse or something like that. I don't know if that's just coming up for confirmation purposes for someone, or if somebody needs to be seen again. I just heard, don't worry, but keep a closer eye on this problem than what the doctor tells you. Like, don't go into panic mode and think that you're going to die, because that's not what this is. Especially if that's making sense to you. It's just, don't forget about it, and continue to be proactive with your health, and, kind of check in. So if your doctor hasn't checked your heart in months or whatever, and they're just kind of like, we're not going to check unless there's a problem or your symptoms get worse, be proactive and keep checking periodically every 6 months, because that's what's popping in my head. Get this checked every 6 months, just to make sure it's staying the same, whatever this is, so it doesn't get worse. Because I don't feel like this person's going to pass. I feel like they do feel like crap a lot of the times. They could be feeling a little better now, but just keep an eye on it. But you'll be okay. Keep an eye on it, you'll be okay. That's what that feels like. And if you, okay, because chest, like, ouch, chest pain, so don't allow yourself to be under high levels of stress either. Like, I know that's easier said than done, especially when life kicks us in the nads, you know what I mean? It's like, hoofs you right in the front butt, whatever. It's like, damn it. Don't sweat the small stuff. Life is not that bad. You always get through, you always have, you always will. Even if things are a little more difficult during this time, they will get better. There will be an upswing within someone's work, their business, no matter what you do. So don't stress about money. Don't stress about family. Don't stress about the things you cannot change, and change the things that you can for the better. That's what that feels like. Because I feel like with whatever that heart stuff is, that's minor, stress will make it worse. And poor lifestyle choices, which could be, eating the wrong foods. I just, what the fuck? Lay off the mayo and lay off the salt is what I just heard. So someone eats a lot of salt, or they like salty things, because it's making my tongue feel raw. Like, when you eat a shit ton of chips or something salty and it almost burns because you have too much salt. That's what's making my mouth feel like right now. I mean, you should have sodium in your diet, but someone's overdoing it. And mayo has a high fat content, cholesterol and stuff. I don't know if this person. Time out. Time out. Okay. I don't know what time out is about. Someone needs to take a time out. I just heard I'll be back later. So, alright, whoever that was coming through to deliver a message, because that's someone's loved one on the other side who just wanted to let somebody know something. Yeah, I don't know, because he's stepping aside now. That was a man that was telling me that, by the way, about another man. Because we had... What the fuck was that? That sounded like pipes. Like pipe going ting, 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 ting. So it could be air in someone's pipes, like heating pipes, or, when you're putting pipes on top of stuff, metal makes that sound like ting, ting. But anyways, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Because there was a man that came through, then a female. Because there was the one who... The letter S is significant. But, I'm not going back over it. Okay. Is there anything else that... Oh, the one thing I was going to say. Someone has vision issues. I wasn't going to say that, though. I felt like it was more on one eye. Okay, there's vision issues. Someone wears glasses, definitely. This person's alive, yes. Okay. Whoever this is, this man that just delivered that message about the heart thing is tied to this woman, too. Family. Because I feel like I have vision issues and need glasses, and mom is coming up, so it could be somebody's mom, mother, whatever. But one eye is worse than the other. So there's vision issues, but one eye is worse than the other. This doesn't feel painful, it feels annoying, because it's almost like it makes it hard to focus. I don't know, there's issues with this person's eyes. I just heard you're not going to go blind. So this woman won't go fully blind, but I feel like, I don't know. It's either someone's depth perception is off, or that's what that is. Because it feels like, I don't know, like this. Like I can see farther with one eye, but not the other. And even with glasses, there's still some type of issue. And it might make someone's eye or eyes tired because they're straining. Like, because this is annoying the crap out of me. That wasn't even what I was going to say. It just kind of came up. So, I don't know. There's something to do with prayer here. This woman is praying a lot. I don't know. Okay, whoever this is, she's an older female. And I don't feel like this person has gone to church or, been a very religious person her entire life. I'm not saying she didn't believe in God and, whatever her belief in God. Because that's her faith. But I feel like I'm praying a lot more. And she's not just praying for herself, she's praying for her family. She's praying for other people. This doesn't feel like a prayer group, this feels like a personal, private thing. But this is someone who always has believed in God, but didn't always practice. And it's not making up for lost time, it's just, it comforts her. It comforts her. And there's something significant to do with the church with this woman. I don't know if she goes to church now and she didn't before, or I'm not sure. There's some significance with a church or church group with this woman, and she's older. I don't want to say elderly because I feel like this woman's pretty self-sufficient and independent, and she likes it that way. But I feel like her independence is slowly diminishing, where like she could still do things. Like I feel like